Wendy Williams is rolling out. She was outside in her scooter getting around recently. Wendy Williams is still fighting to be freed from her guardianship, and now it's being reported that her guardian is allegedly draining the media legend's funds. In 2022, Wendy was placed in a guardianship and given a court-appointed guardian named Sabrina Morrissey. You know, we've shown you many times here on the show. Those of you listening, you can go back and watch videos of who Sabrina is and what she looks like. Well, for years, the elder care attorney has been making headlines with more criticism than praise. In the latest update, a source close to Wendy told Page Six that she reportedly never knew that she was paying $25,000 a month in rent at her assisted living center. Now, the courtier, the coterie, COTERIE. Anyway, Wendy was apparently under the impression that she was paying $18,000 for her place, which is still a lot of money, which she's publicly deemed a luxury dump prison. And the source said the 61-year-old former talk show host found out about her studio rent through her own press coverage. She reportedly has been completely kept in the dark about her finances ever since her guardianship started. And New York Magazine's The Cut recently did a feature on Wendy and mentioned this $25,000 price tag. So now Wendy's guardian is being accused of draining her money. Let me show you a photo of that. The source says she believes Sabrina is draining her money. She doesn't even know how much she's worth. She's very concerned about it. She was told $18,000 and now she's reading it's $25,000. They're draining her money. Like, why? $25,000 a month for a studio at the coterie. She's furious. I want to report that I have been to New York twice in the last month, and usually when I reach out and I get Wendy, I want to talk to Wendy, I get her on the phone. I reached out to Wendy, and I didn't get Wendy on the phone both times. I was told that she was going to call me, but didn't, because I always like to check in on her. I'm sure some people around her were not happy that I was criticizing some of the decisions of some of the people that they were having around her. But the way I saw Wendy moving and with the people that I was on the phone with, not her niece, Alex, but the other people, I had my concerns and I voiced those. But I haven't talked to Wendy. So, I'm always amazed when I hear these stories, because I'm like, why has it been in the news for so long and we're still talking about the same thing? Now we're talking about have drained her bank account, $25,000 a month to stay in a shithole. If you were Wendy, would you file kidnapping charges?
Can she file kidnapping?
I don't know.
I mean, at some point, I think we've talked about this before, and at some point, I feel like her family has to be allowed to intervene, because this just doesn't seem like it's going well for her health or her finances. Like, at some point, they need to investigate further what's going on, because this just sounds shady.
But is there something else going on? Like, why are they working so hard under the public scrutiny to keep her in there?
That is the question. That's the $1 million question. Like, I don't understand why they're allowing this woman to be taken advantage of like this. Somebody needs to intervene.
No, I totally agree, and it's sad. The source claimed that Wendy has become increasingly anxious and concerned about her finances, especially with all the ongoing lawsuits and lawyer fees. Plus, she's allegedly only receiving $200 to $300 a week in allowances. Wait, hold on. Wait. Where's it at? $300 a week.
Well, she's not shopping at department stores while she's in there.
It's her money. Which, in allowances, she allegedly uses to buy Twizzlers.
It's the little pleasures.
Why are black people so ghetto? Floyd eats Twizzlers too. Like, what is Twizzlers taste like plastic, right?
It's Red Vines is the other ones that everybody loves.
Yes, Twizzlers taste like plastic. Anyway, and she also buys magazines. You know, she likes to read what's going on. Well, anyway, the source said Wendy also reportedly doesn't know how much her Uber and taxi fees are whenever she's allowed to leave her facility.
I mean, these are small charges, though. So, I mean, this isn't draining her account. But I think that the greater conversation of her being misled to believe that $18,000 is the price when it's really like $24,000 or $25,000, that's a drastic jump monthly.
Especially when you're not working.
Exactly. When it's just money coming out but nothing going in. That's crazy.
Wendy, I pray that your family continues to fight for you and that we learn more about what's going on in your situation. And as always, call me. All right. Bye, Wendy.